Coming up on Miami Ins and Outs, we're bringing you the most unique establishments and upcoming events that Miami has to offer.
First, we will dive into the wide variety of museums in Miami, ranging from erotica to independent collections of art.
After, we will discuss inclusivity in nonprofit organizations and how therapy animals can help.
Lastly, we will take you around to the city to some of the most happening events in South Florida.
Stay tuned, sit back, and enjoy.
This is Miami Ins and Out.
Good morning, this is Lauren Cruz-Del.
And I'm Srishti Jaiswal.
World Erotic Art Museum is home to the largest collection of erotic art in America. The priceless private collection dates from antiquities to contemporary times and shows all cultures, art mediums, and lifestyles in a tasteful, historic timeline. The Wilzig Museum building is home to the Wilzig Erotic Art Museum with over 20 rooms and 12,000 square feet.
She collected erotic art, I think, throughout a 30-year span of her life. And she accumulated so much art in her home that when guests would come, they would say that it looked like they were in a museum. So she decided to open a museum. As far as I know, this is the only museum in Miami or probably in Florida that shows erotic art the way that we do.
At this Miami Beach fornication fortress, you'll find anything from everything sex-related, from a bed carved with the Kama Sutra to dominatrix Barbie dolls. This collection includes paintings, tapestries, sculptures, and art objects, mostly one of a kind. They depict the art of love and love in art.
The best part, I would say, is the giant gold penis. There's a giant gold penis that everyone likes to take pictures of. It's funny, it's interesting, it's a good photo op. That's the best part.
This museum is located in South Beach and is open 7 days a week.
The Museum of Illusion is the place to be to create memories and let your imagination soar, created by some of the world's best artists. The Museum of Illusion is one of the famous attractions in Miami. The Museum of Illusion comes social media ready with interactive 3D illusion guests can look forward to. Flying on the magic carpet, walking on the edge of the skyscraper, or even surviving the lava bridge.
The one over here, the colors really just pop up at you because when you think of Miami, you think of very colorful, vibrant, energetic, and I think that's the kind of the vibe that we give with the museum and the flow of the museum and how people go through it. Sorry, we're a museum filled with optical illusions on the inside. So basically we have like little camera icons all over the floors, letting you know where you're gonna take the photos from. We have reference pictures all up against the walls to make, to let you know what the final result for each painting is supposed to be. And basically, you know, you use your creativity as much as you'd like to snap some photos of you in front of all the murals. And when you're standing at the right spot, you know, doing the right thing, it'll just make it look like you're a part of the painting yourself. I think the best thing about the museum is when we first bring them inside and we show them exactly how it works. So on the outside looking in, you come in, you see these paintings and you don't exactly know what you're supposed to do with them. So I think it's when we first explain, we take that first picture and then we rotate it to the side or flip it upside down so that the full illusion is there and you can see it and then it just clicks to you. Like, it's that oh moment, you know what I'm saying? That oh, okay, now I get it. So just seeing that moment from people when they first get inside, that's what really does it for me.
Last but not the least, do not forget to take your memories on a souvenir chains or just on a print.
Situated in the Wynwood Arts District of Miami, the Margulies Collection is a nonprofit institution dedicated to the education and promotion of contemporary art. Encompassing 45,000 square feet, this vast not-for-profit exhibition houses one of the best art collections in Wynwood.
The Margulies Collection at the warehouse, and it's the collection of Martin Margulies. Martin Margulies is a real estate developer who's been here in South Florida since the 1970s and has been collecting art since the 1970s. He started collecting a lot of large-scale sculpture and paintings, and then he shifted over to photography in the 1990s. And then in 1999, they decided to open up this facility to the public. So we've always had a mission of education. We purposely open early in October to ensure that all the students in the fall semester can see the shows, the 3 rocks in our parking lot. And that work is part of the land art movement, and those artists in the 1970s wanted to create artworks that were not just paintings on the wall, but were works that would change with the environment. There are a couple of artists who got together, and they went to school at a very prestigious ceramics school in Italy. And so they're part of the Italians exhibition as well. But that work it's indeed like first aid boxes, but the whole thing is made of ceramic, but it looks highly realistic. There's so much you can learn from art and from what artists are doing, and thinking about, artists work in so many different subjects. You get to learn a little bit about alchemy or a little bit about the environment. So just by looking and by reading, you can learn a lot.
It's only $10 entry fee, and the experience you get is out of this world.
And now we are taking a quick break.
But when we return, we will be taking a look at Shake a Leg, the only accessible water sports facility in all of Florida. Stay with us. You're watching Miami Ins and Outs. Miami is slowly becoming more inclusive by having Shake a Leg, a disability-friendly water sports organization, in its midst. I had the honor of photographing and speaking to some of its staff this past weekend on all the strides they're making. Shake a Leg was originally founded in Rhode Island in the early 80s with the help of Harry Horgan, Dr. Barth Green, and others. Shake a Leg Miami was established in the early 1990s. Located in Coconut Grove, there's about 8,000 people annually that come through. Their activities include boat tours, sailboating, kayaking, and fishing, which is the most popular program with their veterans.
Well, our mission is to use the water to help people with disabilities and disadvantaged kids and their families improve their health, education, and independence. The magic of Miami comes from the water.
Shake a Leg is a non-profit organization that welcomes all kinds of people. They additionally receive 80% of all funds from donors for scholarships and equipment.
Here at Shake a Leg, we welcome anybody, any type of disability, any type of anything. Whether you're in a wheelchair or you're not, doesn't matter. But you're going to accomplish your dreams by getting on a sailboat and sailing off your dreams.
From former students to volunteers, Shake a Leg strives to incorporate all of Miami in their programming.
I believe that Shake a Leg brings people together, and no matter where you are from, where you're coming from, the important part is where you are at this moment right now, and we're here at Shake a Leg. We are helping people. We're learning from them, they are learning from us. We teach them skills like sailing, kayaking, boating, and they enjoy it.
Shake a Leg is also known for their regattas or sailboat races where top sailors from around the world can come to compete. In terms of the future, they aim to make sure anyone from the city of Miami with disabilities can come hang out. It was so much fun getting a photograph and meet some of the students, especially being able to hang out on the boat and hear some of the stories. It was so heartwarming. Make sure to check out their website at shakealegmiami.org to check on upcoming events.
Miami Lighthouse for the Blind offers services which is called the Social Group Health and Activities Program, which facilitates independency and enhances the socialization skills for the older adults with significant and uncorrectable vision loss through the use of art and craft, social activities, and health monitoring groups. Miami Lighthouse for the Blind offers art and craft classes within the SGA program that helps them overcome depression and gives them the opportunity to interact with the visually impaired peers in a social environment. Their trained staff uses various art activities such as painting, ceramics to increase creativity, socialization, and self-esteem.
Yeah, I paint because I'm asked to do that here. I don't even know if when I paint anything, it comes out perfect. But that's me. In here, I get to understand from somebody else, how they accept blindness. You see what I mean? Because being alone when you're blind, it's not too cool. So I like to be around people. I grew up around people. I was a politician back home, so I know what it is to be a people person. And this year is just that I can't see who is around me, but I still enjoy everybody over here.
After losing partial vision, Sophie still loves to create big pieces of art with a twist.
I see a little bit. I have little vision. My vision a little bit. This one, I like it. I like to do it. I like to paint, you know. Yeah, I like the decoration so much.
Every individual aspire to their own individual needs, so that we start off with something more basic if they're a new student, and then we take step by step to see what inspires them, and then we try to cultivate that feeling of art within themselves. For example, this piece here, there's 15 of the artists from SGA, and they talk while they're working on it, and then we come up with ideas. So we don't know in the beginning what the piece is going to be. It starts off with some painting and then texturizing. Different people come up and touch. Different people look, they have some vision, and they give suggestions. So these pieces evolve, which is very exciting to me personally as an artist, and to see the excitement and the amount of work they'll do to put into these pieces together, and a teamwork of fine art.
Carmen thinks that visually impaired people are no less than sighted people when it comes to creating art.
There's a lot of very talented blind people when it comes to many things, and one of them is art, like sighted people. Not every sighted person is talented with art, so it just depends on what the person likes. People tend to think that all blind people are musicians or, you know, generalize, and that's not the way life is. So I love coming to this class because it's very relaxing, and, you know, you see blind people that have a lot of talent in art, and some of us not so much, like sighted people.
Miami Ladders for the Blind is located at Brickell, offering programs that enable blind and visually impaired people to regain independent living skills.
Another source of therapy for children and adults struggling with developmental, emotional, or physical challenges are therapy pets. The Cat's Meow Cafe is a no-kill animal shelter that shelters disabled animals as well as therapy animals. The Cat's Meow Cafe is an adoption center that was founded in 2017 by Elizabeth Gallardo. Customers are welcome to have cookies and coffee while they meet the cats and see their best fit. The adoption center is home to a variety of cats, from blind to three-legged, all looking for a home. These cats can also serve as potential therapy animals that can help handy-capable families through offering unconditional love and reducing anxiety levels.
We've had families with children who are on the spectrum come in. A lot of families have told us that their therapists or counselors have suggested maybe spending time with cats or having a cat at home. I think it's something to do with learning about social cues, because cats are really good at letting you know when their boundaries have been met. And yeah, a lot of families that we have adopted cats for their children at home. And it's like a good, just like socializing moment for them.
This location ensures the cats are already spayed, neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated by Miami-Dade County. They also offer any additional cat supplies new owners might need. This cafe sees an average of 10 to 12 adoptions per week and offers events for people to come meet their new potential adoptions. The Cat Cafe is located in the historic Mimo district and is open from Tuesday to Sunday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Talking about the Cat Cafe, Naughty Dog, the Key West-style restaurant at the Lighthouse Point Marina, opened in October of 2011. It is one of the best-kept secrets in our area, being pet-friendly and outdoor seating, where our four-legged friends can enjoy. With no previous advertising, the restaurant was owned only by the word of mouth, as well as by boaters who stopped to gas up their boats. The Naughty Dog Marine Cafe continues to attract a strong local following of nearby residents, marine customers, and their four-legged ones to enjoy the food with a great view. It is a canine-friendly establishment serving breakfast, lunch, brunch, and dinner 6 days a week. Within a few weeks of opening, the news began to spread and the crowds came.
So it's a play on being nautical. So it's spelled Nauti. So nautical, naughty, and just kind of giving a little bit of sass, a little bit of personality, being a dockside restaurant. And probably 95% outdoor seating. That's very conducive to pets coming in and enjoying us. And it's just what we've become really known for. So great seafood and bring your dog. Of being pet friendly and dog friendly. We like the dogs better than the guests most of the time, so let's play on it.
Hi, I'm here at the Naughty Dog Marina Cafe, where our four-legged furry friends come and enjoy their kind of a meal with a perfect view possible. So let's go check it out. Mr. Jingles has a nice story behind his name that his mom kept, and he has come to cafe to enjoy his meal with a great view.
So the movie The Green Mile was really popular at the time, and there was this little mouse in the movie. And I thought he was cute when he was born. He was really tiny, like that little mouse, so we went with Mr. Jingles. Today is probably going to be the steak. I've been here a few times and I come because they allow dogs. It's a really good place. I like it's on the water, the service is great, the food's really good, and they allow pets.
Kelvin got his dog on her special day for the first time at this cafe.
Well, we actually found this place because our friend introduced it to us, and then when we came here, we saw the dogs here, so this is actually our first time bringing the dog here, but we've been here a few times before. Yeah, we're gonna order her food. It's actually her birthday, so she gets a special birthday dinner. And but this is her first time here, but we like to take her out to restaurants, so now she gets a restaurant with a good view.
Naughty Dog Cafe is a place for our furry friends to enjoy a meal with a twist. You and your pet can enjoy a meal with an outdoor experience and spend time with them by eating the meals together. Isn't that amazing? Lauren, I think I'll bring my dog here next time. It seems to be such pet-friendly and paw-friendly place. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, honestly, maybe I'll bring Stormy and just like shake things up a little bit. That's my cat. So coming up next after break, we're gonna bring you some of the spookiest events that Miami has to offer, one being the Indie Craft Bazaar. Stay tuned, you're watching Miami Ins and Outs. I went to the Indie Craft Bazaar October 1st to kick off my fall season. The event was free of charge and offered customers a ton of spooky goods to take home. With Hurricane Ian finally miles away following a Category 4 touchdown near Fort Myers, the Indie Craft Bazaar was given a green flag. Located in Revolution Live, an event space in Fort Lauderdale, the Indie Craft Bazaar began in 2009 and has been held once every other month since then. The bazaar features 2 outdoor event spaces as well as an indoor venue for vendors to display their one-of-a-kind works.
It's strictly handmade by the vendor, so that the jurying process does help set it apart as far as the quality of vendor or what you'd expect to see. By doing that, we kind of, again, separate out people that are just strictly retail or resale.
One small business that was selected through the Craft Bazaar jury was Moonlit Magpie and Company, an art and jewelry store owned by 2 high school graduates.
I'm always looking for new events to try out and new communities, and this one really called to me because it's like all handmade and all local, so I really wanted to find a place that was made for artists to come.
I'm at the Indie Craft Bazaar where customers are over the moon to wear the new products that they have purchased.
So literally every booth that I've come across, I've wanted to get something. Yeah, I love it. I love shopping local and supporting local artists. I also love the theme of this, like indie. I got some beautiful earrings by Blood Moon Earrings. Awesome. Would love to wear this when I'm performing sometime.
The free event featured over 100 plus vendors, including drinks and vegan food. The first 100 customers were also given free goodie bags with unique gifts inside. The bazaar is open every other month in Fort Lauderdale, with the next event on November 26th. And it's definitely a sight to see.
On a spookier note, Lauren also visited the House of Horrors. Miami International Mall's annual House of Horror event is back for the season, bringing new attraction and houses for customers to try out. The event spans from September 29th to October 31st and offers 4 unique haunted attractions as well as carnival games.
I think it's pretty family oriented. All ages can come. Even if you're scared or about scary houses or something like that, you can still come and have fun.
This event sees thousands of visitors come from all around Miami to get scared and eat delicacies, homemade Latin food. With Miami having one of the largest population of Latin in the nation, it is not a shock to see delicacies such as Puerto Rican and Venezuelan apparels being sold. The event is open to anyone Tuesdays through Sundays looking to scream. There's 2 things October is known for: Halloween and Oktoberfest events. The German-American Social Club of the Greater Miami have kicked off their annual Oktoberfest celebration in their German style. Lauren, how was the Oktoberfest in Miami?
It was so much fun. I wish I had my traditional lederhosen, or Dirndl as it's referred to for women. The event featured a variety of German cultural features. Oktoberfest Miami is a paradise for lovers of German culture and artisanal beer. Located in Cruz-Del Lakes, the German social club, established in 1948 and in the 1960s in Miami specifically, hosted the event. It featured both an outdoor space and indoor space for eating, drinking, and live authentic German bands.
Actually, this is the longest running Oktoberfest, consecutive running Oktoberfest in the country. I think it's 68 years, I believe. This is it's unique to me, it's the biggest event of the year.
With Miami-Dade County being a cultural melting pot for people, this event welcomes everyone to take part in German traditions.
They can come and experience food they probably never even think of, try something really different, listen to music that is different and part of a different culture, and again, get to tour a building that's been here for, from what I understand, like 7 decades or something.
Only 10.50% of Miami-Dade's total population identifies having a German ancestry, and it looks like the vast majority is out here today.
We're part German, obviously the Henschel last name, so we come every year, at least we try to. And our grandfather was from Germany and he moved here with his kids like when they were 13-ish. I remember since I was a child, it's been the same guy singing, so that's very cool that you still have people that have the German culture and can like share with others, you know.
The event is only $13 for adults, $5 for kids, and is open to the public. If you missed out this year, make sure to swing by in 2023 for some delicious desserts and fun festivities. I had schnitzel, sauerkraut, and mashed potatoes, and it was all so phenomenal. I can't wait to see what they have in store for next year.
The last fun event we traveled to was Hey Maze, and it was amazing. Hey Maze Miami is a new pop-up featured at Bayfront Park in downtown Miami that offers a beer garden, delicious food, and live music for customers. As opposed to other fall events offered in Miami, this event leans into more traditional activities for families to partake in, such as having one of the only Hey Maze activities offered in South Florida.
I feel like in Miami, we don't really have a lot of fall themed events. You know, you have like the pumpkin patches and stuff like that, but you don't really see a lot of things based off of this season. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that we don't really see seasons, it's basically just sunny.
The event is open from October 21st to November 6th for anyone looking to come and try new food and fun, some including unique fall drinks or a savory crepe from Crepe Master. This event also offers free popcorn and Instagrammable photo ops, so make sure to visit Hey Maze. With turkey season and Santa coming to town, here are some upcoming events you can make sure to check out. We have the Palmetto Bay Color Run on November 5th, the Miami Walk to and Alzheimer on November 18th, and the North Beach Music Festival on December 9th. And that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you all for watching and joining us. Have a good night.